teacher of history. Today I will teach you about the coming of Mughal Empire. In our previous session we have discussed about Babur's history, his achievements, his role, how he established his empire, how he defeated, in which war he defeated his opponent, his enemies, and he get the throne of India, he captured the throne of India. So after Babur, the Mughal Empire, second Mughal Empire, today we will discuss about Humayun. In our today's session we will talk about Humayun. Humayun was the son of Babur. Who was Humayun? Humayun was the son of Babur and the second ruler. Ruler, which ruler? Second Mughal rulers. Who ruled from 1530 to 1540 and then ruled from 1555 to 1556. During the era 1540 to 1555, these were the 15 years in which Afghan ruler ruled over Sher Shah Suri ruled over India. As India, our subcontinent, he ruled for the 15 years. As we have discussed in our previous lecture that Babur wrote his autobiography in different languages, in Turkish, then it translated into Persian, and after that translated into English. So Babur, in the case of Humayun, this is a different case. Humayun's biography was written by his sister. Whose name was Gulabda Begum. She wrote her brother's biography and he gave the name as Humayun Nama. Humayun Nama, basically Humayun fought two main important battles. Two important battles. The one battle was Battle of Chausa, that was fought in 1539, and the second battle was Battle of Konauj. Battle of Chausa, that was fought in 1539, and second battle was Battle of Konauj. That was fought in 1540, and during these wars, basically Sher Shah Suri defeated. Suri dynasty defeated Humayun. Who was the founder of Suri dynasty? Sher Shah Suri was the founder of Suri dynasty. He defeated, during these wars, he defeated Humayun, and then Humayun escaped to Iran. And then he spent many years in exile. Exiles means he spent 15 years in exile. During these 15 years, many rulers wanted to establish their ruling, their dynasties. So also the Suri dynasty was also, during these 15 years, Suri dynasty established their rules, their dynasty in Delhi, and basically we can say that during these 15 years, many rulers tried to capture India, including Humayun also tried very much to recapture the India, but they couldn't do so because the dynasty, Suri dynasty, was very much powerful. So as we have previously discussed that Mughal invaded India in year 1526. The first ruler was Babur. When 1330. When Babur died, at that time the Delhi was in utter condition. Basically, the Mughal Sultanate was in utter condition. Mughal Sultanate was in utter condition. When we talk about utter condition, it means that they are not in a good condition. Their government was bad at that time. Government was bad at that time. Why? When Humayun get the throne of Mughal Sultanate, or when Humayun became the second ruler of Mughal Sultanate, at that time period, because of the early death of Babur, Mughal Sultanate was very but utter condition. Although even one historian said, whose name was Lanpur, he said that Humayun trembled throughout the life and trembled out of it. It means that he said, according to him, Humayun tried during his life hard, but couldn't do so much efforts, because at that time Delhi was in a very utter condition because of the early death of Babur. Then at the other hand, because when Humayun get the throne of Delhi, the Delhi was in a very utter condition, their government was very bad. There was a ruler of Gujarat and Malwa. Both rulers of Gujarat and Malwa was the enemy of Humayun, as well as Sher Shah Suri. Great threat to him. To him means to Humayun. Although Humayun faces, at the same time, he faces the enmity of Sher Shah Suri, Sher Shah and Bahadur Shah. Bahadur Shah's enmity. At the same time. He faces the enmity of Bahadur Shah and Sher Shah Suri. Humayun, let's talk about the army of Humayun. Humayun's army was heterogeneous in nature. When we talk about the army of Humayun, they are heterogeneous in nature. It means that they belong to different part of land. Some were Uzbeks, some were Afghans, some were Turks, some were Persians. They all belong to different part of land, so that's why Humayun was not able to rely upon them. Let's talk about the brothers of Humayun. Humayun's brother. Humayun had 3 brothers. He distributed his land among them. The first brother name was Kamran. Humayun gave the land of Kabul and Kandahar to his brother Kamran. He gave Askari, was the second brother of Humayun. He gave Sambhal, land of Sambhal, and second one was Hindur. To Hindur he gave Mewat. Humayun had 3 brothers. Their name was Kamran, Askari and Hindur. Humayun gave Kamran to the land of Kabul and Kandahar so that he ruled over Kabul and Kandahar, and then he as well as he gave the land of Sambhal to Askari so that he ruled over the land of Askari. Then he gave the land of the land of Mewat to Hindal, so that Hindal ruled over Mewat. He was very loyal. Humayun was very loyal with his brothers, but they do not have the good terms with Humayun. They don't want to rule. They just want that Humayun ruled over. They just want that Humayun. They just don't want that Humayun ruled over subcontinent. They all wanted to rule over subcontinent. Even they at the same time, according to some historian, they said that luck did not favor Humayun. Luck did not favor. Or you can say that Humayun was the victim of faith. Victim of faith. It means that Humayun tried very hard, but luck didn't favor Humayun. Basically, Sher Shah Suri was the basic threat for him. He was the Humayun was the victim of faith. He faced a lot of enmity. At the same time, he faced the enmity of Sher Shah and Bahadur Shah. And in the year 1540, during the Battle of Kannauj, Sher Shah Suri defeated Humayun, and then Humayun went to Lahore. From Lahore he went to Sindh. In Sindh he called his brothers and asked them to help to fight against Sher Shah Suri, but they all refused to fight against Sher Shah Suri because they all wanted to rule over subcontinent. They do not want the Humayun's rule over subcontinent. So all three brothers of Humayun refused to fight against Sher Shah Suri. And then in Sindh, Humayun got married. And in the year 1542, his son Akbar was born. When his son Akbar was born, he came to Persia. Who came to Persia? Humayun came to Persia. Humayun came to Persia and asked the Shah of Persia to help him because he wanted to conquer India. Shah of Persia. He asked the Shah of Persia to help him to fight against Sher Shah Suri because he wanted to he wanted to conquer India. So in the year 1545, with the help of Shah of Persia, he conquered the land of Kabul from his brother Kamran. At first he conquered the land of Kabul from his brother Kamran, and in the year 1555 he regained India with the help of Shah of Persia. And at the end he ruled for the 1 year over the India, and in the year 1556, Humayun died. So this is all about Humayun's life history. Let's recall our today's lecture. We have discussed about the history of Humayun. Who was Humayun? Humayun was the son of Babur, and he was the second Mughal ruler, who ruled from 1530 to 1540 for the 10 years. And then he ruled from 1555 to 1556. And during the years when they have not ruled over the Mughal era empire, from 1540 to 1555, Afghan ruler Sher Shah Suri ruled over subcontinent. His biography, in the case of Babur, we have discussed that Babur wrote his own autobiography in different languages. He first wrote in Turkish language and name as Tazuk-e Baburi. Then he translated it into Persian Persia, and then by the time it translated into English. But in the case of Humayun, everything was different. He wrote his biography. His biography was written by his sister named as Gulabda Begum and named his biography as Humayun Nama. Then let's talk about Humayun's most important battles. So Humayun fought two main important battles. Two important battles. The first battle was Battle of Chausa in the year 1539, and the second battle was Battle of Kannauj in 1540. That was in which Humayun defeated by Suri dynasty. The founder of Suri dynasty was Sher Shah Suri. Suri dynasty's founder was Sher Shah Suri. When Humayun defeated by Sher Shah Suri, he escaped to Iran and exiled 15 years. During these 15 exile, when he spent many years in exile, and during these 15 years when they have no rule over the Mughal Empire, he tried very hard, including so many rulers, including Humayun, tried very hard to recapture India, to capture India, to invade India, but they couldn't do so because of the strong dynasty of Sher Shah Suri. As we have previously discussed that the Mughal invaded India in the year 1526 during the first battle of Panipat, and that was first ruler of Mughal was Babur, and he ruled for the 4 years and died in 1530. Mughal Sultanate was very utter in that was very utter condition because of the early death. Because of early death. Whose early death? Early death of Babur. At that time, why you can say that the question arises why Delhi was in utter condition at that time because of the answer is because of the early death of Babur, or you can say that because of the early death of Babur, the government was not good at that time. The government was very bad at that time. That's why Delhi was in utter condition. Even at that time, one historian said that about Humayun's personality, that Humayun trembled throughout the life and trembled out of it. It means out of it means that when he died, he slipped from the stairs. So he died in 1556. At that time, when Humayun got the throne of India, at that time he had the enemy of Gujarat and ruler of Gujarat and Malwa. Both are the enemies of Humayun. They want their rules on India. They don't want their rules, Mughal ruler rules over India. And the second one is Sher Shah Suri was the great threat to him. Sorry, I have forgotten to write the word threat. Sher Shah Suri was great threat to him. Sher Shah and Bahadur Shah's enmity at the same time. It means that Humayun faced Sher Shah Suri and Bahadur Shah's enmity at the same time. And then we have talked about its army. Whose army? Humayun's army. Humayun's army was heterogeneous in nature. It means some belong to Uzbek, some belong to Turks, some belongs to Afghans, and some belongs to Persia. They all are heterogeneous in nature. Humayun do not able to rely upon them. So at the other hand, we have discussed about Humayun's brother. Humayun had 3 brothers whose name was Kamran, Askari, and the third one is Hindal. Humayun distributed his part of land among his 3 brothers. His first brother was Kamran. Humayun distributed the land of Kabul and Kandahar to Kamran because he wanted so that Kamran ruled over Kandahar and Kabul, and he distributed the land of Sambhal to Askari, so that Askari ruled over Sambhal, and then he gave the land of Mewat to Hindal, so that Hindal ruled over the land of Mewat. But they all brothers of Humayun wanted to rule over subcontinent. As some historians said that luck didn't favor Humayun. Humayun was the victim of fate. It means that Humayun tried hard to get to make achievements, but he was but luck didn't favor. He was the victim of fate. So in the year 1540, during the Battle of Kannauj, Sher Shah Suri defeated Humayun. Then Humayun moved to Lahore. Sher Shah Suri, but they all refused to fight against Sher Shah Suri. And then from Sindh, he got married in the year 1542. His son Akbar was born, and then after the birth of his son, he go to the Shah of Persia. He go to Persia and asked the Shah of Persia for the help, and fought, so that he fought against he go to the Shah of Persia and asked him to help and fight against the Sher Shah Suri. And in 1545, at the very first, he captured the land of Kabul from his brother Kamran, and then in the year 1555, with the help of Shah of Persia, he recaptured India, and he ruled over for the 1 year over India. He ruled for the 1 year over India, and in the year 1556, Humayun died. I hope you all understand. Your task is to write the main points of Humayun's history. I hope you all are understanding about the lecture.